Hey guys, welcome back to another monthly update. I keep doing these just to try to keep myself on track, keep myself motivated to reach milestones in my game dev journey. So first thing I want to talk about is the Zelda tribute retrospective that I've been working on. That is still definitely not coming out this month, like I said in my last update. I'm still hopefully gonna have it out in November. I'm working on the script right now, and I'm running into the problem of where do I want this to focus on. Do I want this to be a video for devs who are new that want to see the process of what I've gone through with this? It might just reflect on the things I've learned. I'm trying to spin the focus. I've already got it. It's going to be probably about 10 minutes long is roughly my goal, is where I'm going for this. And so I'm just trying to go through the script and just see where things are and trying to figure out what the focus I want on that. I've already started capturing a video and stuff like that, so I'm hopefully going to be able to get that done and out about middle of November. That video will be out, so take a look for that. In the meantime, you can go over to itch and actually play my Zelda tribute game. Also in October, I did another game jam. It was one of those things I wasn't planning on doing it, but the Tri-Jam theme was dungeon exploring. This is the type of game that I love. I've already got a bunch of assets for. It's where a lot of my game ideas are. So I decided to jump in and I created this game called Graph Paper Gauntlet. You can play this over on itch.io right now. It's made with this Kenny scribbled dungeon asset that I've had for the longest time. I've always wanted to make use of. It's a tile generated dungeon, so as you explore each one of the tiles, the new one comes in and it rotates everything. It's based off the Dungeons & Dragons adventure games, if you ever played those, like Wrath of the Shardalon, Temple of Elemental Evil, things along those lines. The board games was where I got that idea. I've already, you can see in some of this footage right here, I've already improved upon what's up on itch from the game jam, and I think I'm gonna go back after I finish my Castlevania game and build this out to be a little bit more of an entertaining, maybe more roguelike, so you can get upgrades and stuff between exploring dungeons and things like that. It was a cool idea. I really like it. I'm probably gonna circle back to it. The art style is simple, so I think that I can expand upon what Kenny has with my own hand-drawn assets. And so I kind of want to go back and explore that a little bit. It got second place for just overall gameplay, and I'm very excited and very happy about that. But I think a lot of that to one key change that happened. I made some live streams of this. I had some this AI art that I was using for my live stream, and then our fellow game dev RuPaul saw it and remade that with actual hand-drawn assets and created it himself, and it created this instead. And I think that change from the AI art and it's just being there's this much that's just wrong, and then replacing it with an actual art that someone created, I think was enough to push that and help me actually gain a lot of traction in the contest. So again, thank you very much, RuPaul. That helps out a lot. And the last thing I want to talk about this month is my Castlevania 2 remake. It's coming along quite nicely. I'm trying to get the entire first loop done, where it goes up to Berkeley Mansion. So you start in Jova is the first town. You go through all the woods and the caves and stuff like that. You can get to the mansion. I've changed some of Simon's Quest. I've added a boss fight in each one of the mansions. And so like in the first boss fight right now, I'm working on the giant bat. So you have to defeat the giant bat. You'll get Dracula's rib, and then you'll be able to complete that first loop. I'll have it open for testing. There's a couple things right now with game-breaking bugs that I'm trying to work out and fix. And then once I get it to where I think it feels at least playable enough that you can kind of get the idea, there's going to be plenty of placeholder assets and things like that in there. There's balance that I have not added at all yet. But I think overall, this is going to be a fun experience. Konami is really good about letting people make fan games as long as you don't charge for them. So I'm planning on, I've bought some of these assets. Konami does allow you to take donations, but you just can't sell what you've created. I have not used any of Konami's assets yet. Everything I've used to make this game so far is stuff I've purchased. I'm still not planning to sell it. It's a remake of Castlevania 2 with some changes. I know the big what was it, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest Rebitten. The developer R3 Games, I think is the name of the guy who made that, was selling these for like $20 a piece, and just the blowback and how many people were irritated at him and hoping that like Konami sues him over that stuff. I'm going to try to avoid that entirely. This is all going to be released just for free. It'll be available for download and playable on itch. But in the meantime, once I wrap up where I think the first area is polished enough, I'm going to put it out for playtest on the Michael Games Discord, so then people can playtest and give me some feedback there. I'm not going to put it publicly available on itch for just random people to find. I just kind of want to get a little bit more focused feedback on that. And that's been my October. It's been extremely busy outside of game dev. I've got a bunch of vacation days coming up in November, so I'll be able to work on Zelda. I'll be able to work on a lot of my game dev. So hopefully with all the time off I have coming up, I'm going to be able to focus on this and create a whole bunch of fun new stuff. So look forward to that, and I will catch you later.